everyone, welcome to my channel. A very happy Friday out there to everybody tuning in. I'm so excited to be doing this video. I'm antsy-pantsy. This is a collab video with my dear friend Kyra over here on the YouTube land. Her channel is Journey and Beauty. I will leave all of her social information down in the description box. I absolutely adore her channel. If you like my channel, please go watch her because she's basically like my twin. She is so very kind, so very sweet, and she had this really great idea, and I kind of really like it. So I have the same ideas as her, so what we were going to do is a grunge glam fall look, and we both immediately think of ABH Subculture as like the ultimate fall grunge glam like palette. So I've been wanting to get this back out. It is fall and I love this palette. So if you want to see what I create today, go ahead, stay tuned, because we're going to put some eyeshadows on the face. Okay, I have you zoomed in a little bit closer so we can put some eyeshadows on the face. Again, thank you, Kyra, so much for doing this video with me. I'm so excited. She knows that. She knows how excited because we've been texting. Oh my gosh, it's almost Friday. Oh my gosh, it's almost here. Actually, today is my Wednesday because I just really want to film this look. Anyways, oh, this is so fun. Anyways, I love this palette. I know it kind of, like, when it released, it got a lot of heat. I did not get it right away. I do have, like, the reformulated one, so it's, like, more normal, the normal formula for ABH. I really, really like this. I think it's a very, very beautiful fall palette. It definitely gives me some fall vibes, and honestly, I've been looking at this because all these beautiful palettes are coming out, and I'm like, oh, I really want it, and then I pull this out because it has just a mix of some very beautiful shades in here, and it's kind of saved my butt and talked me out of, like, buying some things because there's a lot of inspiration in this little palette here. So again, I really hope, if you are watching from Kyra's channel, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Kelly. I am kind of quirky, and I talk a lot. And if you're from my channel, you already know that. Anyways, what do I want to do today? I had an idea, but I kind of feel like I'm going off, like, on somewhere else. I think I'm going to start with, I want to do that and that, I think I want to, yep, I'm going to start with this shade down here, Roxy. I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush. I'm also very technical if this is your first time watching. I do just have my Lorac primer down, and then everything I do have on my face I'll have down, like, listed in the description box in case you're curious. I do have semi-hooded eyes. They are an issue of mine, insecurity, if you will, and I do take my shadows a little bit higher than, like, my natural crease, like they're almost right on top of my eyebrow bone here. I'll try to talk you through why I'm doing what I'm doing, and yes, my eyebrows are kind of growing caterpillars at the moment. I see them. I know what they're doing, but I really like this palette a lot. And we were talking, and I was like, oh, I think it might be one of my favorite, like, go-to fall palettes because I am in Michigan, so I get the full range of colors. I also live in the country, so there's lots of woods, and it's absolutely stunning outside right now with all the yellows and the oranges, and I have a lot of, like, the burgundies and the reds, like, kind of deeper into the woods. And anytime I go to town and I'm, like, driving home, I'm always in awe of, like, just the scenery around, like, my drive home. I think it's so nice because it's a lot of farmland, a lot of colors, I guess. I don't know how else to explain it. There's a lot going on out here. So there's that. I think I'm going to go into one of my favorite shades. Again, this palette keeps pulling me back to reality because I love this palette. I'm going to go into Destiny. This is the reason I bought this palette because I just really like it. And honestly, yes, this is matte, but I really like taking this on my finger and tapping it on, because I get such just a cool kind of packed on, I'm not even sure how to describe it. You don't need to use a brush, even though it's matte. And yes, it looks patchy. It's not patchy. It's my eyeball and its texture. But I think when I use my finger like this, it just kind of gives it a little bit more of a grunge look. I want the burgundy shade, or do I want that purple? I kind of want that purple, I think. I am going to take kind of this dense domey brush, and I'm going to go into All Star here. It's like a burgundy shade. And that's one thing I absolutely love about this palette, is that it really gives me all the colors of fall. And I'm just kind of keeping this, how do I describe this? Because it's not totally on the outside of my eye, but it's not, I'm just kind of building it and then kind of blending it towards the center a little bit. I want you to be able to see the maroon, but I also want it to kind of blend in with that green a little bit too. Yes, that's exactly where I wanted it to keep it. I'm going to put that purple, I think, on the outside. I think that will be really, really fun. I have semi-practiced this look, just to kind of give me a feel of where I wanted to take the look. So this is absolutely something that I would wear out of the house, in case you were wondering. I am 37, almost, will be here soon. I'm already putting it in my head that get with it because it's gonna happen kind of thing. So we're already there thinking anyways. And I do have 4 kids. I live in Michigan again. I have dry eyes. I texture, and I live with it. I'm going to go into Rowdy right here, this purple. And this is a very, it's dirty. It's a very, very small blendy brush. This is, if you have hooded eyes, this is almost a necessity for me, because it gives me a lot of control to really just deepen out that outer side without taking out too much of my lid space. I really like it, and it's kind of on the cheap. I need to get a backup because I use it, pretty much every day I use it. I'm just kind of blending a little bit above the maroon shade that we laid down there, just for a little bit of depth. I'm not taking it out too far. And then I'm going to go back into the brush that we used for the transition crease, and nothing on it. I'm just going to blend that in. I really like this. I love fall. Actually, I love all the seasons. Again, I'm very lucky that I get to see all of the seasons. We have very drastic seasons. Winter is coming. There is snow on the forecast for next week, and I could not be any happier. Hi, my name is Kelly, and I'm obsessed with Christmas. Christmas starts November 1st. That is when I decorate. But I was thinking, and this is totally off topic, kind of, but not really, because I brought it up, and it's my channel, and I'm going to do what I want anyways. But anyways, so Friday's video is always pre-filmed. Like, I usually will film it on Thursday. Usually Wednesday, I try to do Thursday's video, and then sometimes, depending on what I have planned for Fridays, I will pre-film on a Wednesday. But if I'm doing those, the 7-look reviews, those I have to wait typically until Thursday or Friday morning to film. But anyways, I was thinking, because in my house we have the rule that I'm not allowed to put up Christmas until November 1st, which I have a video going up November 1st, but if I can't put everything up until November 1st, I don't want to film on November 1st, because we're doing the what's in my makeup bag. I mean, so it's just going to be, maybe I could. But yes, there's going to be Christmas behind me. I'm getting an extra Christmas tree just for the occasion. And I shamefully, non-shamefully, I guess, I have 13 Christmas trees as of right now, and I do not have anything to put behind me yet. So 14 trees. I also have like a 4.5-foot wreath when I was carrying it out of Michael's, because I just got it last year, when I was carrying it out of Michael's, I had it on my shoulder and it was like barely off the ground. It was fantastic. It's fantastic. I love Christmas. Okay, but anyways, we're back to fall. We're in fall. We love fall. This is a fun collab. And just a fun kind of feel. I should have went outside and grabbed a leaf. I'm very inspired. I don't know if I said that. I'm very inspired with what I see when I look out the window. Again, with all of the different shades and just that I get to see and experience. So that is where I am drawing the inspiration for what is going on here. So next I'm going to go into New Wave. I like to chat. I can't help it. And I always do tap off the excess. And I'm going to keep this kind of close to the center lid right here, but not in the inner corner. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Anyways, and I'm just going to kind of brush that over the green to then blend those two together. Okay, I think I want that a little bit brighter. So I'll make it matchy-matchy on the side. That's almost too orange, so I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to clean it off. I have one of these spongy deals to kind of clean off between shades. Really helpful. I'm going to go in over here to Edge. It's a little bit more of like a yellow, whereas this one kind of pulls a little orange on me. And just right over top of it, I'm going to add the shade to it. Yep, that's a little bit more of the yellowy kind of orange that I was kind of hoping for. Cleaning it off again, and then I'm going to dip back into Destiny, that green. And just kind of blending those together back and forth until I get the kind of fade that I really was looking for. I have a lot of pine. I mean, it's Michigan. There's a lot of pine here. Anyways, so I want to see the green. So I definitely want the green to shine a little bit. So next I want to take a pencil brush here, and then I want to go into, I think I'm going to take Roxy. Do I want Roxy? Yep. I'm going to take Roxy right here. Same shade we did the crease. And I'm going to pull it down. And it's very, very pigmented right now, but it will blend out, I promise. I'm just kind of placing the pigment right now where I like it. It's very, very pretty. It's like a burnt almost. I'm not sure if everybody has the, is it a maple, I think, has like this pretty color. Anyways, I'm going to take this blendy brush and I'm just going to circular motions, blend out the edges right there. But I really want like that pinky peach to punch right there in the center. Trying to stay away from that yellow that we laid down. I might have to actually dip into it. Maybe we will. I think I'm going to put the gold over top of it. Okay. So this is the grungy look we have so far. I'm going to take kind of a wider smudgy brush, and let's I'm going to take New Wave right here, this yellow, the orangey yellow, or do I want the yellow yellow? Let's start with the orangey yellow of the New Wave, keeping with my original thought, and I'm going to very carefully tuck this along my tear duct. Yep. Just right there to almost the center lid or center of the color part of my eye. So like just the first third. I'm using pretty much all this, the whole palette. Again, I taking inspiration from basically my yard, and I have all the colors. So anyways, again, cleaning that off, and I'm going to go over to Edge, And I'm going to tap this just on the center here. Blending those two together. I really, really like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to dip into the burgundy up here, All Star, and just right up into the lash line, not taking it too far, and blending those two together a little bit. Making sure I really get into the lash line because I really, really want a punch of color into my lashes. Okay, and then another fluffy brush, another tiny one. I'm going to go into Edge, which is that lighter, this lighter yellow right here. And then I'm going to smoke it out quite a bit. I'm going to take it down a little bit further than I would normally, just to give it that really blown out, grungy kind of inspired glam, I guess. Okay, so we have all the mattes really where I would like them. I like that I have punches of color and they're just kind of flowing in together, but what we don't have is any shimmer, and I need a little bit of sparkle in my life. So we are going to add some shimmer. I'm going to take a kind of liner brush here, and I'm going to dip into Electric, this really fun shade, and I'm going to get some shadow on here, and then I'm going to spray my brush, just because this is not a good brush to be putting shimmer down. But anyways, I want this just on the center underneath my eye here, and I'm going to take it into the tear duct right there. I'm going to take this odd looking flat brush. I think this is probably a concealer brush, but anyways, I'm going to take it same shade. Do I want the same shade? Yep, same shade. I'm going to dip in there, and I'm going to go on the center of like the inner corner right there where that yellow just is not showing up. And this is a dry brush, and I want to be able to hopefully see a little bit of that yellow underneath, which I can, so. Kind of blending that into that green right there. That is exactly what I wanted. Taking that pencil brush again in the shade Roxy, just to deepen it up a little bit. I feel like it got lost with what we kind of blended down. But I really want that right here, around the tear duct, and it not so much blown out into the center inner lid, inner corner. There we go. Wow, I am not techie over here. We just love playing with makeup. I guess we need more pigment going up into the crease here too, so we're gonna take that up, fix it. There we go. That way it's kind of connected here. Okay, we're going with a completely different look all of a sudden. So, this is where we're going. I don't know where we're headed, but we're on the crazy train, and nothing on the brush. Same brush we keep going back and forth with, and I'm just going to try to blend that out a little bit. And that was my elbow. Okay, I actually really, really like this. I like that a lot better. It really connects back into this shade over here. So that was a win for me. Sometimes it's scary until you just start blending. Okay, I'm going to throw some lashes on, and we'll be back for some final thoughts. Okay, so I hope I was still filming before everything shut off. But anyways, this is the completed look. This is my Grunge Glam with the Subculture palette right here. I did add some false lashes. I will leave everything down in the description box that I do use. Really quick, they are the Ardell Foaming 814s. Fabulous. I really like them. They're a new fave. Anyway. let's zoom you out and give you some final thoughts. Okay, so now that I have you zoomed out and whatnot, this is, I think, just so fun. I get so many fun looks out of this palette. I wish it was still talked about, and I know why it wasn't and isn't. It's definitely overlooked, and I think if you have it, I encourage you, dig it back out. Let's have fun with this palette this fall. I am having fun, and I know Kyra is too. We were both so excited to collaborate on this video. Thank you, Kyra. I so appreciate you and everything. If you are from her channel, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to come over here and check out my channel. I hope you stick around and subscribe. If you are from my subscriber, go check out her videos. I love what she does over there. She does some fantastic looks. She is very much so more on the artsy side. So she plays with a lot more color, and she's very, very inspirational on that. So go watch her channel. But that is going to do it for me today. I really appreciate anybody taking the time to watch this. I hope you are subscribed to make sure that you are, so you don't miss out on any future content. YouTube's being kind of weird. I've been saying it in my videos. There's smaller creators like myself and bigger creators that are losing subscribers, and people are like, why am I unsubscribed? So anyways, just a friendly reminder, make sure that you are subscribed and you do get notifications. So make sure you are ringing the bell so you can always stay caught up on my completely awesome ramblings. Anyways, I hope to see everybody in the next video. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye. It should be in the outtake. I sound like a bird. Anyways, I hope... that was like a dying goat. Kelly Jean.